Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Chair and distinguished members of the committee, for the opportunity to speak with you today. My name is Hope Ledford, and I serve as Director of Civic Innovation Policy at Chamber of Progress, a tech industry
Can I get you
association.
to spell your first and last
Oh,
name,
sorry.
please? Yeah.
Yes, HOPELEDFORD.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are a tech industry association that supports public policy so that everyone can benefit from innovation. While our partners include delivery network companies, they do not vote or have a veto over our policy positions or sit on our board. We respectfully urge you to oppose LB 1252, which would impose a 27-cent tax on delivery orders statewide and place a disproportionate burden on Nebraskan families, small businesses, and workers, especially in rural and underserved communities. While this proposal may sound small, its impact is not. A flat per-order delivery tax is deeply regressive and will hit struggling families the hardest. For many, delivery is not a luxury, it's a lifeline. Students, seniors, people with disabilities, families in food deserts, and rural Nebraskans rely on delivery every day for everyday essentials. For many, delivery is the only practical way for them to access these basic goods. Because mixed orders are so common, under LB 1252, adding even one essential taxable item like toothpaste or paper towels to an otherwise exempt order can trigger the tax. This bill would also hurt small businesses and workers. Local restaurants are already operating on thin margins and would face fewer orders, higher costs, or both. Evidence from Colorado and Minnesota shows that delivery taxes reduce demand, they lower tips, and cut into driver earnings. In Colorado alone, a similar tax was linked to more than $17 million in lost annual wages, and tens of thousands of jobs were placed at risk. At a time of rising costs and economic uncertainty, LB 1252 would raise prices, limit access to goods, and worsen inequities. That's why delivery tax proposals have been rejected in multiple states around the country, as lawmakers recognize that the harm these policies would cause to their constituents. With Nebraska's families, students, rural residents, seniors, the disability community, small businesses, and workers in mind, we respectfully ask you to oppose LB 1252. Thank you so much for your time and your consideration.
Thank you. Questions from committee members? A quick question on page 4 of your handout. Second paragraph says, after learning how delivery fees work, 35% of Colorado voters and 29% of Minnesota voters said delivery fees would make them less likely to use food delivery services. Those are now in place. Do we have any data on whether delivery services have indeed gone down or reduced? Or?
Yes, I believe I referenced a report in there, but I can also send follow-up materials to the committee. We have extensive research from both states showing that it has decreased demand and cut into the earnings of workers.
Okay, all right. Okay, other questions? Yes, sir, Senator Sorrentino.
Thank you, Chairman Montgomery. Same page, 4, the third paragraph down says that in Colorado, the tax costs local workers an estimated $17.1 million in annual wages and put 61,000 jobs across multiple districts at risk. Can you explain how that affects 61,000 jobs? I'm not making the connection there.
Yeah, absolutely. So I believe in our economic report, it's not necessarily like direct impacts, it's also indirect impacts. So like restaurant workers, if restaurants are losing revenue, then that cuts into the impact of their wages. And then in terms of, small businesses, those sorts of folks.
So it wasn't $61,000 jobs lost. They're put at risk.
Yes,
A little
at
bit
risk.
different.
Yeah, and the report goes into more detail about what that actually means.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, one more, we seem to be enamored with page 4. Third paragraph down, said that drop in demand would hit hardest for women, Gen Z, and millennial workers, many of whom turn to delivery work. Are there more female delivery drivers than there are male?
There's some research out there that show that women prefer delivery driving because it's safer for them, or they prefer not to do TNC work, which is like ride sharing. So a lot of women have turned to delivery work, especially if they're managing multiple sort of responsibilities, such as caregiving for others. Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, see no other
Thank you so
questions.
much.
Thanks for your testimony.